Join me as we dive into the mystery of what really happened to Jesus after the resurrection, and I'll be piecing together the clues along the way. Was Jesus simply resting, or was he actively preparing his followers for something far greater? Let's explore the surprising and powerful events that defined the 40 days following his resurrection. After Jesus rose from the dead, he didn't immediately ascend into heaven. Instead, he remained on earth for 40 days, a period filled with purpose, preparation, and profound encounters. In this often overlooked part of the Jesus story, he laid the groundwork for what would eventually become one of the largest faiths in the world. Today, we'll explore this crucial time in his life, highlighting key events, interactions, and instructions that would shape the future of his followers. Many people may not realize the importance of this post-resurrection period. It's easy to focus on the dramatic events of Jesus' death and resurrection, but what happened after that? Why did he stay on earth? And what exactly was he doing? These questions matter because they reveal Jesus' intentions and his mission's long-term vision. Far from being a time of rest or simple reflection, these 40 days were filled with action, appearances, and teachings. Through his actions, Jesus ensured that his followers were ready to continue his work even after his departure. There are some common misconceptions about this period. Some imagine Jesus just spent time with his disciples, relaxing or catching up after his crucifixion. But in reality, Jesus was incredibly active, setting in motion events that would have long-lasting effects on the early church. He was preparing his disciples for their mission, instilling in them a clear sense of purpose. Without these 40 days, it's unlikely that Christianity would have spread as it did. This time wasn't about Jesus' departure, it was about his legacy. One of the most fascinating events during this time is Jesus' appearance on the road to Emmaus. In this encounter, he walked alongside two disciples who didn't initially recognize him. This story isn't just about a simple conversation. It's packed with symbolism. Jesus used this moment to explain how all of Scripture pointed to his life, death, and resurrection.